Hi Libras. This is your reading for the month of June, the first 15 days, and I've already shuffled and spread your cards. So let's just get to your reading. There are around 18 cards in total, so the reading may get a bit long. Let's just see. Okay, so yeah, in your recent past, the dominant energies of King of Cups means either water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian, a male figure of water sign was there in your life that made you feel pretty abundant, pretty fulfilled emotionally, or your own masculine side. Like each of us have masculine and feminine, so your own logical side was so logical or so balanced that you felt pretty emotionally balanced as well. Like you could get the right kind of balance between head and heart to deal with your relationships properly, right? Because as a Libra, most often that's where Libra people get most confused about how to deal with their emotions, how to retain the balance amidst different relationships. But in your recent past, your mind and heart was so in sync that you could have the right kind of blend and connect with others with the right kind of balance, right? And you had both King of Cups and Queen of Cups. If the dominant energy was King of Cups, you also had Queen of Cups. Like again water sign feminine figure in your life, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian, who was supportive, who was helping you out in your life, or else your own emotions were so balanced, your own inner emotions were so balanced that you could be balanced even towards others. Like both your mind and heart was pretty balanced in your past, in your recent past. Then Hangman represented like it gave you it. You may have felt a bit stagnated in your life, but you surely had a newer perspective, a fresher perspective, an upside down view of looking at the same reality. And even if you were trying to be fair towards everyone, yet you realized once you had this upside down view, looking at the reality from this upside down view, you realized that not everybody was your friend, not everybody was trying to be fair with you. And that's how you can identify who were your enemies, maybe your own inner thoughts or maybe outside, like who were not really loyal to you, who were not really your friends, right? And you could, from Seven of Swords, you could pluck out the people who are not really yours, who thoughts that were not really helping you out in the longer term, right? You could pluck out those people, those thoughts, and like if not all, then most of them, like 5 out of 7, right? And but then overall, after plucking these people out, you felt in a way a three of swords, like a total betrayal, a total heart shattering emotion. You felt totally betrayed by somebody. And after which, once you felt this betrayal, you got into the energy of the devil. Devil is not necessarily always dark, but here because it's coming along with you plucking out like negative scenarios or people, plus you feeling betrayed by somebody whom you really loved. It can mean an excessive dark emotion. It can mean like by the end of your recent past, where though you began with like a perfect balance and sync of head and heart, however, getting this fresher perspective and feeling like this solid a betrayal by your loved one, you got into this energy of devil, where like devil represents all the vices like greed, anger, pain, like revenge, all these darker emotions. It's regardless, like whenever the devil comes, the couple has a chains of the devil. However, the devil is not that powerful. They can always remove the chains anytime they choose to. Okay, so but then this is your recent past. It ended with this dark energy of anger, pain, frustration, and feeling of resentment, feeling of frustration and revenge or whatsoever. I don't know, whatever your scene was. So coming to your present, this was your recent past. In your immediate reality, the dominant energies of the world, you are feeling as if and everything is in your hand. Like you have the foresight of an eagle, the prowess of a bull, the strength of a bull, the courage of a lion, the softness of a female figure, of a feminine softness, and you have manifestation wands ability of the wands, right? So the entire world is seeming in your hand, has is in your hand, in your present reality as the dominant energy. Then the star, it's an Aquarius. Either an Aquarius person is there, or like supporting you, helping you out, build this magical life, or else you have the support and the magic of stars alongside you. So the card of star, or if it is your own energy, it represents somebody who is able to nurture and nourish not just earth but also water, not just his own her own self but also those around him or her, right? So you are a nurturer, and right now you are so abundant that you are able to nurture not just yourself but also your surrounding or the people that are related to you. And right beside it is Ten of Pentacles, but in reversal. So upside it would have meant a proper utopian life, like all kinds of financial riches, abundance, growth. But somewhere it's going in reversal. Maybe taking care of so much, so many is not letting you feel as abundant, but somewhere you're not really. I mean, the possibility is there of it being a utopian life, but it's not really happening. It's not as abundant as it can be. Okay, let's see what are the reasons for it, because as such you have the entire world in your hand, as such the divine is blessing you, supporting you. Okay, right afterwards is the card of Magician, but in opposite direction. So that may mean that somewhere you are not able to utilize the resources. All the resources are there. A magician, like, he has all the resources right there spread on the table, and all he has to do is use his stick and utilize the resources, but he's unable to. So at present scenario, you are unable to utilize the resources that you have. And right beside is why? Because you are juggling between two, three things. You are trying to juggle between maybe two job and startup, two, three opportunities, two, three connections. You are right now, your energy, your time, your resources are being juggled between couple of things. So either you can focus all your resources towards one thing if you really need to utilize this card of Magician and manifest some kind of reality and become as abundant as this Ten of Pentacles ensures. Or else if you have to juggle any which way, you have no other way, then it will take time. However, you also have Queen of Swords. This is your own element. This is Libra card. So you are getting into this Queen of Swords energy where you are very much expressive about your needs, expressive about what's lacking, what not, what exactly that you have to express to whom in terms of business, finance, relationships, howsoever. So you are very much in your element, which is great in your present time, and you are expressive. You are able to communicate whatever needs to be communicated. Okay, and this is your present scenario. Coming to your upcoming reality, upcoming future. In your upcoming future, the dominant energy is of Nine of Swords. So this is the person who, regardless how happy or sad he seems outside, but at night he or she feels pretty betrayed by the world and betrayed by relationships and life, and is really depressed. So in your future you are rather feeling depressed, alone, forlorn in your own space, and at night you may cry yourself out to sleep. Okay, why is it happening? Let's see. Let's just further elaborate your future possibilities. Okay, you are generous in your future. Six of Pentacles, you are being generous towards others. All your signs are actually generous in upcoming days. So you are very much generous. You are helping out the needy in terms of your time, energy, resources. And Page of Swords, you are also communicating what needs to be communicated, not so much so as in your element like in present, but in future, like if something in bare minimum words can happen, why you waste our words, right? Like that. And then King of Wands is there. There's another thing that's coming to my mind, like maybe people have been using your generosity too much. So you are though being generous, but you are also communicating alongside, not excessively or not like reacting. You're still helping out, but you are also expressing like, hey, you should be self-sufficient, hey, you shouldn't be using me, or something of that sort. That is also one possibility. But yeah, let's see. Okay, after this, after you're expressing a little bit and still being generous in your life, despite of feeling pretty depressed at night and you're crying yourself out to sleep, there is this energy of King of Wands. Either a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, is coming over to support you. Can be a father, can be a husband, can be a friend or brother, whatsoever. Or else you are getting into this logical side of yours and manifesting what needs to be manifested, right? You're asking yourself, okay, whatever is happening, however is happening, okay, what needs to be done now? Let me just use my mind, my reasoning ability, and manifest it. Why not? Okay, so in a way you are using your reasoning, your logic in your future and manifesting exactly what needs to be manifested with the energy, the power, the manifesting ability of the King of Wands, a king, right? After which, alongside is the card of Hierophant. Hierophant is the card of a teacher or marriage. So either you are marrying your idea and really being very much attached to it, like what is the word, committed to your idea, to your manifestation, to your plan, big plan. Or else somebody is coming over and giving you this words of wisdom and guiding you towards how to manifest your ideal reality, utopian reality. And right alongside is Ace of Swords. So even divine is blessing you with this ability to communicate your needs. They are all together. The King of Wands, either a masculine figure coming over to support you with this manifestation, the Hierophant, this somebody guiding you as a teacher, or you yourself guiding yourself after having learned from your experiences. And the Ace of Swords means divine also blessing you with this communication ability. All these are hand in hand. So in your future, even if you may feel depressed, it begins with you feeling depressed at night. You may cry yourself out to sleep, but outside you are actually taking the right steps, the logical actions that are needed to be taken to change your life. You are taking care, you are listening to the guidance that is being offered to you by either by your own inner self or somebody that you pay high respect to. You are still being generous, but also ensuring that nobody misuses your generosity. And you are expressing, and divine is also blessing you with expressing out what needs to be expressed through you. You are a Libra. That is your ability as as an air sign. Communication is your power, is your strength, and divine is surely blessing you to reach the epitome of it. So it began with, in your past you were emotionally content, fulfilled, but you felt betrayed somewhere, because of which the card of devil, the darker energies overpowered you. But in your present, you feel that world is yours and you're actually able to nourish everything, including yourself around you. Yeah, it's not exactly a utopia, however, because you have to juggle between couple of things. That's why you're not really exactly that resourceful to have the kind of life you wanted, but then still you are pretty expressive in your own mind or to others about what you want. And in your future, though you are a bit depressed and down emotionally, however you are still generous and able to help out the society. And finally, with the guidance of divine, with the support of divine, with the guidance of your own experiences and your life and somebody in your life, and with the strategy of a fire sign or your own logical passion, you are able to finally manifest the life that you desire. Alright, it's a great reading. Just try not to feel so depressed in your future. It's okay even if somebody betrays us. It helps us. It segregates our life from everything that is no more a part of our life, right? And so that we can focus upon better things that are to come. Okay, I hope it resonated with you. Thank you for listening to me. Leave your comments if something really resonated with you, and share it with your other Libra friends. Off I go.